What if I told you that in the next 24 hours you could lay a foundation of $1 billion company using AI? Not in 10, not in 5, but right now, with tools available at your fingertips today. It may sound impossible, but here is the truth. The AI revolution has completely rewritten the rules of business. You no longer need factories, massive teams, or millions of funding to get started. With the right problem, the right idea, the right approach, a single person with a laptop can launch something today that scales globally tomorrow. And in this video, I'm going to give you a blueprint for doing exactly that. Now let's be clear, you won't become a billionaire overnight. But in this video, you are going to learn how billion-dollar AI companies really start. You will discover how to identify kind of problem that AI can transform, how to create solutions that are 10 times better than anything else in the market, how to prototype without writing endless lines of codes, and how to get your very first users even when no one knows your name, and finally, how to pitch your idea with a story so powerful that investors, partners, and customers can't ignore it. Along the way, I will share real founder stories, tales of scrappy experiments, unexpected breakthroughs, and ideas that looked crazy at the first but went on to dominate the entire industries. And trust me, you will want to stay until the end because the most overlooked AI opportunity is the one I reveal last. Every empire begins with one thing, a problem so big, so painful, and so obvious that once you see it, you cannot unsee it. And that's how AI giant began. OpenAI itself started with one terrifying question. How do we make AI both safe and useful for humanity? That led to ChatGPT, which hit 100 million users faster than any app in the history. Grammarly now worth about $13 billion. It started when its founder noticed how frustrated people were by writing mistakes and the endless struggle of communication clearly. They built an AI tool that could correct grammar and improve style instantly, turning a common annoyance into a global company. So the first step is your 24 hours is not to ask, what AI tool should I build? Instead ask, where is the pain so deep that the people will pay almost anything to make it go away? Look at healthcare. Doctors spend nearly 40% of their time not treating patients but buried in paperwork. That's an enormous opportunity. Startups like DeepScribe are using AI to listen to medical conversation and automatically generate accurate notes, saving doctors hours a day and freeing them to focus on care. Or take education for example. Duolingo applied AI to language learning, creating personalized lessons for every learner and became a billion-dollar company. The same logic applies to industries like finances, logistics, law, even entertainment. AI thrives where there is complexity, inefficiency, or overwhelming amount of data. The secret is not to dream up random ideas, but to zoom in real-world frustration, broken systems, wasted times, undeserved group, and ask how AI could solve this in a way that feels like magic. But here's the catch. Spotting the problem alone is not enough. Everyone sees the problem. The difference between someone with an idea and someone with $1 billion business is how they solve it. And here is where AI becomes your greatest weapon. If your solution is only slightly better, it won't matter. People won't switch. To win in the AI era, your solution has to be 10 times better, faster, cheaper, and smarter. Think about Jasper AI, the AI writing assistant. Before Jasper, marketers spent hours writing copies of blogs, ads, and emails. Jasper cut the time by 90%. That's why it grew to $100 million in revenue in just 18 months. Or look at Synthesia, the AI video generator. Traditional video production is expensive and slow, requiring studios, cameras, editors, and weeks of work. Synthesia lets anyone create a professional-looking video in minutes, just by typing text. This is not a small improvement, it is a complete transformation. That's why Synthesia is valued at over $1 billion. The pattern is clear. Jasper didn't just make writing a bit easier, it made it nearly effortless. Synthesia didn't just lower the cost of production, it obliterated it. Tesla didn't just make electric cars slightly better, it made them desirable. Google didn't just tidy up search results, it made them 10 times more accurate. To find your $1 billion AI idea, you need to ask yourself, what is broken about the way this problem is currently solved, and how AI can make it 10 times better. And that is your unfair advantage. But here's where most people fail. They get stuck perfecting their solution in secrets for months or years, terrified of releasing something unfinished. That's a deadly mistake, because no matter how brilliant your idea is, it means nothing until it is in front of real people. The truth is, billion-dollar companies don't wait until everything is polished. They launch first, they test small, they adapt. Dropbox didn't just start with finished software, it started with 2-minute videos showing what products would do. The video went viral and racked up 70,000 signups overnight. With that validation, Dropbox raised money and built the actual product. Zappos didn't build a warehouse full of shoes. Its founder went to a local store, took pictures of the shoes, posted them online, and when someone ordered, he bought the shoes himself and shipped them. It was messy, it was manual, but it proved that people wanted to buy shoes online. And that's exactly how you must approach your AI business in the next 24 hours. Don't try to build the perfect platform. Build a minimum launchable product. With this AI, this is easier than ever. You can stitch together tools in a single day using APIs from OpenAI, Hugging Face and Stability AI, and connect them with no-code builder like Bubbles or Webflow. You can mock up a demo in Figma or even record a simple screen share showing how your product will work. Remember MidJourney? One of the successful AI startups didn't even launch its own website. It started inside Discord. That was enough to prove demand. The message is clear. Get something people can see, click and react to. That's all you need to find out if you are onto something or if you need to pivot before wasting years. But here's the thing. A prototype alone is not a business until people actually use it. You are just another clever experiment. And that's why step 4 is critical. Your first 100 users will decide whether your AI idea lives or dies. These early adopters will give you feedback, spread the word, and become your biggest supporter. They won't magically appear. You have to look for them. Look at how Airbnb hustled in early days. The founder literally went door to door in New York City, photographing apartments themselves and convincing strangers to list them. They were broke, but they were relentless. Or consider Reddit. At the start, the site was completely empty. So the founder created dozens of fake accounts and filled the site with posts and make it look alive. That scrappy approach to work. And soon real users arrived. AI startups use the same tactics today. Runaway, the billion-dollar AI video program, didn't start with big ads budget. It released tiny tools on Twitter and Reddit. Watch them go viral and build the momentum. ChatGPT itself spread because people on social media couldn't stop sharing its jaw-dropping outputs. So if you're building an AI startup, your first 100 users are already out there in online community, forum, and niche groups. Maybe they are hanging out in Discord server. Maybe they are on TikTok. Maybe they are on Product Hunt waiting to try on the next new AI tool. Your job is to meet them where they are. Show them your demo, invite them into your beta, and make them feel like insider. Treat them like loyalty. Their feedback will shape your product and their loyalty will build your foundation. But even with users, you are not done yet. Because here's the truth. People don't just buy products, they buy stories. And this is the part that separates the clever AI tools that disappear in months from the billion-dollar companies that dominate decades. Investors, customers, even your future employees, they don't care about features. They care about your visions. When OpenAI pitched ChatGPT, it didn't say we built a chatbot. It said we are building artificial general intelligence to benefit all humanity. That's why Microsoft wrote a $10 billion check. When Anthropic pitched investors, they didn't say we are building another language model. They said we are creating AI that can be trusted to steer civilization. That narrative raised them $5 billion. Even Jasper didn't say we generate text. They said we help business create unlimited content at scale. The difference is staggering. So as you prepare for your AI pitch, ask yourself, what future are you promising? What does your AI unlock the future in a way nothing else can? And why now, not later? If you can tell the story in 60 seconds, you just don't have a startup, you have a movement. And movements are what attracts investment, talents, and customers on massive scale. So let's put it all together. In the next 24 hours, you can take the first real step towards building a billion-dollar AI business. First, identify a massive, painful problem that AI can solve. Then design a solution that is 10 times smarter, faster, or cheaper than what already exists. Launch quickly with a simple prototype, even if it's messy. hustle to get your first 100 users by meeting them where they are, and finally, pitch a vision so bold and compelling that people can't help but believe in it. That's the blueprint. This is how billion-dollar companies are born. Now, the question is, will you take the first action or will you watch from the sideline while others seize the AI revolution? Because make no mistake, right now, today, somewhere out there, someone is starting an AI company that will reshape the entire industry. That person could be you. So, drop your billion-dollar AI idea in the comment. I'll be reading and replying, and who knows, maybe we'll spot the next unicorn together right here. If this video sparks something in you, hit like so it reaches more future founders. Share it with a friend who won't shut up about AI but hasn't built anything yet. And if you want to dive even deeper into the future of AI and business, make sure you subscribe. That's it for today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay alert, stay safe.